We are listening to Shri Stavavali, Shri Radhakund Ashtakam. This verse is still verse number 4 going on.
Braj Madhura Kishori Mauli Ratna Preva Parichitamapi Namna Yachate Naiva Tasya Tadati Surabi Kuradha Kundaleva Sayome Sant Kacharan Param Pujya Srimad Radhakund Ashtak Maharaj
Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, he is saying in this verse, Brajendra Nandan, he is the full moon of Raj. This Vrindavan, this Radhakund, is Prem Bhumi, is the land of Prem. And these Kishoris, the Braj Gopis, amongst all these Braj Gopis, the crest jewel is Srimati Radhika. And this Kunj is named after her name. It's called Radhakund. This divine Kund, this divine Radhakund, Raghunath Das Goswami is saying, this is my only shelter. So Raghunath Das Goswami is glorifying one verse after the other, Radhakund, with different leelas. Krishna is the beloved. The Radharani is the topmost beloved of Sri Krishna. In this way also the Radhakund is very, very dear to him.
Param Mahan Premvati hai Radharani. Radharani nahi Shri Krishna ki priyata ki parakashta.
Radharani, she has the highest level of prem for Sri Krishna. She has reached such a level that she is controlling Krishna with her prem fully. According to the level of prem in the heart of the devotee, Krishna is reciprocating accordingly. Therefore, Krishna also has such high level of prem for Srimati Radhika. That kind of prem he is not sharing with anybody. He is not directing this prem to anybody else. And the quality of this prem, it's nirmal, it's fully pure. There is not a smell of own happiness within this prem. It is extremely pure. This prem which Radharani has for Krishna is ananta, it's unlimited, it is pure, it is topmost. Attaining a touch of the hand of Srimati Radhika, Krishna becomes unconscious. A verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. One day, Thakurji was considering, he was telling within his mind, my form is more beautiful than millions of Kamdevs. Millions of Kamdevs are defeated, looking at me. I'm so divine, I'm so beautiful. There is no doubt. In all scriptures, there are evidences found, all acharyas speaking like this, describing the beauty of Shri Krishna. Krishna says, my beauty has reached the highest level, defeating millions of Kamdevs. All the three worlds become fully satisfied while looking at me, while drinking my beauty. And all beauty which is seen in this material world is coming from me. I'm an ocean of beauty. May the devas of the heavenly planets, or humans or animals, if there is a little beauty within them, this beauty comes from Shri Krishna. The eyes of a deer, or the eyes of fishes, or the beauty of a lotus, or the beauty of the full moon. Wherever you see beauty in this material world, Lakshmi, Gauri, Sachi, all the Apsaras, Urvashi, the beauty is mesmerizing, but they have their beauty from Shri Krishna. I am not fascinated by the beauty of any living entity. Even if I see Lakshmi, I am not fascinated by her. Even Narayan becomes fascinated by the form of Krishna. When Shri Krishna once, he saw his own reflection in a pillar, Aparikalita Purvam Chamatkarakari, who is this beautiful boy? Thakurji became mesmerized, he became intoxicated of love for this beautiful boy. See, he becomes attracted by his reflection in the pillar. Everything, conscious or unconscious, moving or non-moving, everything becomes attracted by Krishna. Govinda's beauty is such that it can mesmerize Cupid and make him faint. Krishna says, the whole universe becomes attracted by me. But the astonishing thing is that seeing Radharani's beauty, I become attracted by her. If I see Radharani, my eyes become fully satisfied, fully cooled down. The beauty in Radharani, her sweetness, her madhurya is undescribable. So it can be concluded that the beauty and the sweetness of Srimati Radhika is even superior than Krishna's beauty and sweetness. Then Krishna continues, the most beautiful sound is the flute sound. flute sound. If somebody is playing very beautiful on the flute, it's attracting very much. So Krishna plays on his Vangsi, on his Murali. Hearing this flute sound, up to Vaikuntha all become like mukt, like they become like fully mesmerized by that. Hearing that sound, they become stunned. We hear Atal Patal, all the 7 lower planetary systems, all the 7 upper planetary systems, up to Vaikuntha. The influence is seen everywhere. That much Krishna's flute play is attracting all. Krishna says, my flute play is attracting all the 3 worlds. But hearing Radharani's beautiful voice, I don't know what magic is in there, in her voice. Hearing her voice, I become like attracted so much, and I cannot stop listening to her words, to her sweet words. It's like nectar, as if nectar is flowing in my ear. She can defeat millions of cuckoo birds with the beauty of her voice. To Krishna's Rupa Madhuri, his beauty is unparalleled. And with his sound he is attracting. Now the fragrance is described. With Krishna's fragrance, he is attracting the whole world. Each limb of Krishna's body has a different smell. Mrigamada, like some little examples are given here by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. How beautiful Krishna's body is smelling. Like Mrigamada, like Kasturi. In this material world, there's a substance which is very rare. It is called Kasturi. It comes from the navel of a deer. It's very rare to get. Artificial substances are sold on the market, but this fragrance is very, very beautiful. This Kasturi is not produced by every deer. Only special deers produce this Kasturi, and it comes from the navel of special deer. There are also, he gives the example, some special snakes which have a gem, like a precious stone on their forehead. Not all snakes have this stone. Therefore, special deers produce this Kasturi. It is such a fragrance that the deer itself smells his own fragrance, and it's running everywhere to find the source of the smell. But the smell comes from his own body. That much is the fragrance of Kasturi. It's described in the scriptures that Krishna's fragrance is compared to this Kasturi. Kasturi cannot be compared with another fragrance. It's like the most finest, the most beautiful fragrance in this world. And Nilkamal, blue lotus, the fragrance of blue lotuses are also mesmerizing the mind and are very beautiful. So the fragrance of a blue lotus is also coming from Krishna's body. It is also very rare to find such fragrant blue lotuses. He says now in the Himalaya, these lotuses we can find. Hanumanji, he brought also a blue lotus. There are different descriptions of Ramayana, but according to one Ramayana, Ramji made Devi Puja, performed Devi Puja before he killed Ravan to become protected by Maya, to satisfy Devi. Hanuman performed puja. Devi Durga puja was performed by Hanuman. And 108 lotus were needed for the puja. And blue lotuses were used for this puja. Ramji said to Hanuman, go to Kailash. There is one sarovar, it's called Ram Sarovar, and there blue lotuses are blossoming. And they are very divine and fragrant. So besides Hanuman, who can go so far? Hanuman, only Hanuman can make that, can pass such a difference. He can go so far, and he can do the service to bring 108 lotus flowers, blue lotus flowers. So then there was one lotus missing. One lotus missing. Ramchandra said, I give like my glance, which Ramchandra has lotus eyes. I offer a glance to Devi. This is also like compared to a lotus flower. So then the puja was performed, and Devi was satisfied, and then Ravan could be killed. So here the point is that blue lotuses are very rare and very, very fragrant. So Kasturi and Nilkama, blue lotus, if we mix these two fragrances, it's more beautiful even than these two fragrances combined. And in this material world we don't find another comparison than these two beautiful fragrant substances like Kasturi and lotus. So 1,000,000 times more fragrant than these two substances is the fragrance which emanates from Krishna's body. Migmad, Kasturi and Nil Kamal. Actually, it cannot compare with the fragrance of Krishna's body, but to give an indication, these two things are mentioned. So much fragrance from each limb of Krishna's body is emanating, and he is intoxicating the whole universe. All living entities are attracted by Krishna. But Krishna says, the fragrance of Srimati Radhika is captivating me. The fragrance of Radharani's limbs has stolen my chitta. Aguru is coming from the divine body of Srimati Radhika. Chandan, Kesha, Aguru, Kumkum. So from each limb, different fragrances are emanating. Govinda is fascinated by that fragrance. He becomes like stunned. So we had the form, the smell, and the sound. No ras and spas. Then he's saying, Krishna is saying, Krishna is Raso Vaisaha. It's described everywhere that Thakurji is the container of all rasa. The material world is full of rasa due to Krishna, who is the cause of all rasa. He's an ocean of rasa. And he makes this material world also full of ras. But Krishna says, Radharani's rasa is controlling me. I don't know what magic is in Radharani's rasa. Like in her taste, she is so Rasik. We have the example if you're offering our bhog to Krishna, it becomes prasad and it becomes so divine and tasty. So one can attain prasad only after great fortune, after much sukriti, which one has attained previously. So Thakurji says, my rasa is well known, but Radharani's other ras, like the ras from her beautiful lips, is mesmerizing me. I become intoxicated. If Radharani chews tambul, I take it from her mouth because I want to relish it. Raghunath Das Goswami is Tulsi Manjari. He's performing service, offering tambul to Radharani. And she's describing Radharani with beautiful lips, bimboshti like, bimba fruit-like lips. I will offer tambul in your beautiful mouth. Tulsi Manjari is saying. And then I see how Krishna comes and takes this tambul from your mouth. Because Govinda is so eager for this Radha Ras, this other Ras of Radharani. It is like Amrit. And Krishna says this, Radha Ras is controlling me fully. It is more tasty than Krishna's Adamrit. More nectarian. Then Krishna says, my touch is such that more cooling than millions of full moons. Kapur, Chandrama, the full moon, these are substances which are cooling down. If it's very hot outside, we can feel the moon, full moon is cooling down. The rays of the full moon are cooling down the body. As much heat is there, we feel that the rays of the full moon are immediately having a cooling effect. Kapur, Chandan, they are also cooling down. Krishna says, my cooling touch is more attractive and more cooling than millions of full moons. The song of Narottam Das Thakur, he is saying that Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet are more cooling than millions of full moons, and he's giving shade to all the suffering, burning living entities. So Krishna, Balaram and Gaur Nityananda, they are non-different from each other. So Thakur's limbs are cooling the whole universe. His touch is more cooling than millions of full moons. But the touch of Srimati Radhika, I become cooled down by Radharani's touch. It's even more cooling, Radharani's touch. So I am the one who is cooling down the whole universe, but Radharani touches me and I feel cooled down by her. Her Roop, Ras, Gandha, Shabda, Sparsh. Radharani has more quality. All the senses are experiencing more happiness through Srimati Radhika than through Krishna. Bhagavan is Ananda Swarup. He's Sukadan. He's giving happiness to all. He is the cause of all happiness. I am the cause of all happiness, and I give this to all. But who is giving me that happiness? This is Srimati Radhika. So if an ocean is full of water, who is filling in the ocean like the cloud? This is Radharani. She's compared to the cloud. Her beauty, her qualities, her Shabda, Ras, Spas, all indriyas, all my senses become so satisfied. She is the cause for my existence. Thakurji is saying like this. Without Radharani, I cannot exist. With Radharani, Krishna becomes complete. With Radharani, he is Madan Mohan. So the scriptures describe the glories of Srimati Radhika. Radharani is Pranavallabha, the topmost beloved of Shri Krishna, of Govinda, and also in this way Radhakund is so dear to Govinda. This Radhakund gives so much happiness to Shri Krishna. Seeing Radhakund only, he becomes so peaceful. Is such attractiveness in Radhakund, which is in Srimati Radhika. She touches Krishna, she speaks to Krishna, she has all magic to control Krishna. The fragrance, is this in Radhakund? Is this found in Radhakund? The other ras, is that also found in Radhakund? Roop, Ras, Shabda, Gandha. We achieve this, we get this from Srimati Radhika. But is this in Radhakund also? Yes, Thakurji said. Only getting darshan of Radhakund, I receive the same happiness like I am with Radharani. Seeing Radhakund, seeing this crystal clear water, I become so happy. We see with our material eyes, we see a sarovar like a Kunj, but Govinda sees Radharani personally present. He doesn't see Radhakund, he sees the form of Srimati Radhika. So seeing Radhakund, Krishna's eyes become so satisfied. When Krishna touches this water, he feels as if Radharani is touching him, only touching the water, as if Radharani embraces him or touches him. This happiness Krishna experiences when he only touches the Radhakund. When the birds, Hangsa, the swan, and all these water birds, and the bumblebees, the cuckoos, living there at Radhakund. Hearing them, Krishna feels like Radharani is speaking to him. If the bumblebees are buzzing, he feels like it is Radharani who is indicating something. And the birds and the peacocks who are also living there at Radhakund. Krishna feels reminded of Srimati Radhika. He becomes so happy hearing all these animals at Radhakund, especially the birds and the bumblebees, and the beautiful lotus flowers blossoming in Radhakund. The fragrance I attain through smelling these beautiful lotus flowers. This makes me so happy, Krishna says. It is the same happiness I experience when I smell Radharani's bodily fragrance. These lotus flowers, which are blossoming on Radhakund, 4 kinds of lotuses, white, yellow, white and blue. And the fragrance is such that I'm reminded of Srimati Radhika, as if Radharani personally is present. So I feel Radharani is present. If I drink the water from Radhakund, I feel like I taste the adaras of Srimati Radha's lotus lips. That kind of experience he is describing. Roop, Ras, Gandha, Sapta, Spas. These 5 senses are satisfied by getting darshan of Radhakund, touching the water, smelling the fragrance of the lotus flowers, hearing the birds singing. In this way, Radhakund is not different from Srimati Radhika. It's my Jivan Swarup. He's protecting my life, Thakurji is saying. This Radhakund is protecting my life. Braj Bhuvana Sudangsu. He's giving the name to Thakurji.
विद्वान कुछ भी कहते हैं बिना तात्पर्य नहीं, जो भी शब्द लगाते हैं कुछ ना कुछ तो तात्पर्य अभिप्राय होता है। तो ब्रज भुवन चंद्रमा मतलब
it means Govinda is giving the whole universe happiness, and he is compared to a full moon. He is giving Paramananda, topmost happiness, to whole Braj and to the whole, all living entities. The Kunjas, the trees, the birds, the animals, the mountains, everything receives so much happiness seeing Krishna. And this Radhakund is giving so much happiness to Krishna.
राधाकुंड जो नाम हमें प्राप्त हुआ है, ये राधाकुंड नाम किसने रखा? ये भी तो ठाकुर ने ही रखा।
So Thakurji has named this Kund Radhakund.
नाम हमें पुराण में प्राप्त होता है, पद्म पुराण में भी नाम है।
It's described in Padma Puran.
ने कल्पना करके नाम नहीं रखा, ये प्राचीन नाम है, पौराणिक नाम है।
It's a Puranic name, it's a very ancient name. So these names, Govinda, Madan Mohan, and these names of Krishna, these Thakurji's names were established by Bhajana. the nephew of Krishna. Govinda, Gopinath and Madan Mohan. They are very ancient Thakurs. Not even our Goswamis have named them. They were previous, like by Bhadranath, named by Bhadranath. So our Sanatana Goswami, he found then Madan Mohan. So none of our Goswamis has made a murti. They found, they discovered these ancient old Thakurjis. Krishna wanted that this Kunj is named after his Priya, the topmost beloved of Krishna, Radha. Krishna himself is named the Kunj after Radharani. So if a child takes birth, the parents name, they give a name-giving ceremony is made. At the same way, when this Kunj was manifested, Krishna gave the name to this Kunj, Radhakund. It's a tika of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Hari, Krishna said, your Kunj. I will give the Kunj you made with your Sakis. I will give the Kunj a name. This Kunj will be called Radhakund, and Radharani is smiling. She's very pleased by it, and since then this name is established. So Krishna himself has named this Kunj after Radharani. Radhakund and Radharani are non-different. Nam and Nami are abhinna, not different from each other. Krishna likes the name of Radha very, very much. When somebody says Ra, Thakurji thinks, I becomes very, very happy. Somebody is taking the name of my Swamini, of my beloved. And Thakurji starts to run behind that person, who starts to even say, who says even only the first syllables Ra. Thakurji has so much affection for this name, Radha. Hearing that name, he becomes overwhelmed with great happiness. In the Puranas it's described that hearing only the names, the syllables Ra, Krishna becomes like mesmerized, he becomes like so happy in great bliss. And somebody then completes the word of Radha. He says, Da, Radha. Thakurji is so happy. Stop, you are telling the name of my Priya, my beloved. And Thakurji is running behind that person who is chanting Radha. There is one song, Govinda of Govinda Das. Thakur says to one Sakhi, the name of Radha.
Sakhi Radha Ram ki kohile suni kaan man juraile kato naam ache gokule heno hiya na kore akule. दोनों प्रकार पद है. एक तो श्याम नाम सुन करके राधा रंगी वालों की चंडीदास जी के पद है.
Chandidas is writing a song, Kema Sunaya Shyamanam. Radharani hears the name of Shyam and becomes so great. You're overwhelmed with great happiness. And here, Krishna hears the name of Radha and becomes so much attracted by that name. He says, Saki, this name of Radha is entering into my ears. My mind becomes so satisfied hearing this name, Radha. I achieve so much great happiness. There's so many names. Here in Gokul, so many children have different names, but this name Radha, this girl who is named after the name Radha, I remember her always, and my heart becomes overwhelmed with great happiness. If I hear this name, I don't know what sweetness is in this name. I hear this name, Radha, and it seems like somebody is pouring nectar in my ears. If somebody tells something to me, I only hear Radha. Like some birds, they have made a little house in a tree, like a little nest in a tree. In this way, Krishna's mind has made in this tree of Radharani, like his mind has made a nest. He doesn't hear anything else but Radha. He's so much focused on that name Radha. His mind is occupied with that name only. These two syllables, Radha, it seems like so much nectar is coming from that name. Hearing this name, Radha, the strong desire comes in Krishna's heart to see also the murti which is connected to this name. The name is so beautiful and so sweet and so attractive and is bestowing so much happiness upon me. How will Nami be if name is already so attractive? It must be also so attractive and more beautiful even. Govinda is so eager to get darshan of Radharani in the same way like the devotee is very eager to get darshan of Shri Krishna. Radharani's form is divine. So chanting the name of Radha, Radha continuously, this murti of Srimati Radhika appears in the heart. And then I feel as if I'm drowning in this Amrit Sagar, ocean of great nectar. So the devotee wants Daksha Darshan, direct darshan. Govinda, who wrote this song, he says, I'm not happy with the sporty, with the vision within my heart. I want directly to see the beautiful form of Radharani. He says, Thakurji is crying. He's waiting when Radharani will give her darshan, when will my eyes become fully satisfied. And the devotee also is praying like this. In the scriptures there are so many beautiful pads, padavalis. They describe the beautiful name of Srimati Radhika. and how Krishna is attracted by that
तो
name.
जो शेष है और आगे का स्वागत पुनः श्री
So we
राधा
will hear
कृष्ण
more
जी की
tomorrow.
कृपा और आप सबके आशीर्वाद से कल पुनः स्वागत किया जाएगा। आज यहीं पे श्री राधाकुंड अष्टक का स्वागत का विश्राम होता है। बोलिए श्री राधा रानी की जय।